Hi guys, in this video I want to talk about kind of a missing link to hair loss, and it's hair loss due to stress. All right, people are always trying to regrow their hair, but they're not looking at the deeper root causes. One would be stress, and that relates to a stress hormone called cortisol. Okay, what is cortisol? Cortisol is a stress hormone that is made by your adrenal glands. Those are two little glands on top of your kidney deep inside, and they react and adapt to stress. When your body goes through too much stress, it's very, very destructive on proteins, okay? It'll start using proteins as fuel. So it'll start to break down proteins and turn them into sugar. Okay, that's why you always have a blood sugar issue when you have too much cortisol. And even you can create diabetes. But the point is that if the cortisol is too high, you're going to have protein loss in the body, primarily hair, nails, skin, collagen. If the cortisol is too low, you're also going to lose your hair too, but a little bit differently, more like alopecia, which is patches of hair that are coming out. And that's because when you go through like a severe loss, for example, it can shock the adrenal, and then you lose cortisol function, which is an immune function. And you start developing an autoimmune where your antibodies are attacking your own tissue, primarily the roots of the hair. So you can have an autoimmune condition where it's attacking the roots and causing patches of hair to fall out, but it's all triggered by a stress event, okay? And the person usually has low cortisol after that. So really we need normal cortisol. So there's several phases: anagen, catagen, intellogen. Those are basically phases of growth and dying of hair. So anagen is the growth of the hair, and catagen is the transition between growth and the maintaining of the hair, and then telogen is kind of like where the hair then falls off. So all of us normally should lose about 100 hairs a day. It seems like a lot, but that's normal. You have a lot of different hairs in your head. So it's not that much. So of course, I don't know, I'm not suggesting you count them individually, but you could. And also a good test is just to take like 60 hairs and pull them, or have someone pull your hair and see how many hairs come out. Okay, so if you're pulling 60 hairs out of your head, just kind of pulling it, not like yanking it out, normally it should be less than 6 hairs that should come out. Okay, if it's more than 6 hairs, then chances are we probably have too much cortisol. Okay, that could be one of the causes. So now what do we do about this? Okay, well, number one, we have to remove any type of external stress, whether it's environmental from your job, or maybe it's a relationship problem, it's a family problem. You have to do whatever you can to resolve or improve that, because unless you handle that stress, this can continue. Okay, that's why change of environment, changing your friends, and change your family, right? So switch out your family with another family member, especially the stressful ones, and you'll be fine. Next one is internal stress. So your body's like a pincushion. It accumulates stress, and over your lifetime, you're a stress bucket. So there are techniques that you can extract stress from the body. I use a massage/acupressure technique. I'll put a link down below of examples of that. Okay, so that's like working on the body stress. Or you can actually take supplements for stress. I'll put a link down below for that. And then you can feed the hair the nutrition that it needs, because stress depletes vitamins, B vitamins, calcium, and potassium. So that's interesting. And the last thing you can do is increase growth hormone. Growth hormone is it's kind of like the thing that's the opposite of cortisol. Growth hormone protects proteins. It helps you with stress. It's anti-aging. Cortisol is aging. It makes you get old. It makes your hair fall out. It makes you wrinkly. So growth hormone is triggered by high quality sleep. Okay, so sleep, high intense exercise with lots of sleep and recovery, okay, and a good amount of protein. And lastly, and most importantly, is intermittent fasting. So for you to take 6 meals a day is a very, very bad idea. You want 3 meals a day, or even 2, without any snacks, because that intermittent fasting will then stimulate growth hormone, and it can decrease cortisol. All right? So I just wanted to kind of give you an an overview of what the effects of cortisol can do on your hair. I hope that gives you a better understanding. Thanks for watching. Press the let me do that over again. Press the subscribe button. Just press this button right here, subscribe. Okay, that one right there. Just do it right now. Hey, if you're enjoying my videos, press the subscribe button below and I will keep you updated on the future events. Thank you so much.